everybody, it's been a couple days since I've done an update, especially on the 66 Chevelle Wagon. Kind of wanted to do a video before I glued it all together. Some of the details I think will be real hard to show once I glue the interior into the body. But this is where it's at. It's at that stage where about to do the final glue. You get the glass in and the mirrors in, the chrome's on. So it's almost at that stage where, well, the next step would be gluing that interior into the body. But I figured do a little update before that. So here's the interior. I 3D printed the seat buckles. So this is the first attempt at it. I liked it. I think I'm going to do a little bit of changes on the program, make them a little thinner, change the way it printed so I don't have to force them off of the bed as much. I think some of them are a little bent up a little more than what they should be. Like this one here is a little bit. And then I used ribbon for the actual fabric. I got the gauges in. These are the ones that came in a kit, and I had some silver and black knobs in there. Right here, it kind of messed up a little bit, but it's so hard to get in there and fix that. One of the bad things of zooming in on your projects, you get to see stuff that you normally won't see. And then I did the felt floor. I just took a piece of craft felt, cut it in there. It's so much cleaner than doing flocking. And then you get the gauge on the center of the steering wheel. Had to use some Mod Podge to actually hold that down. I don't know if you guys have problems with those little decals like that on chrome. Every time I seem to do it, it don't want to stay and it ends up falling off. Then the door trim. Try to do two-tone. I just added some silver features to it. You probably ain't gonna see a lot of that detail once you put the body and this together, unless you're really looking in there. And then the speakers I got in there. I always feel that's the bittersweet part of doing the interiors with so much details that you don't get to see them once they're done. At least as good as you did when you have them apart. And then next up is the motor. I'm trying a new tripod, so it's not really working out too well. Hopefully I don't make you guys motion sick. Just kick in. And I get the spark plug boots. I don't know how well you're gonna see that once the body's on. And then my distributor cap that I made out of tubing. And right there is just the coil pack, or not the coil, but the coil, or yeah, coil pack knot. It is the coil. Floating in there. So that way it's done. Probably shouldn't do a video while you're tired. You gotta mumble on. You can see the fancy brakes behind there. You got the big brake kit on this model. I did some weathering already. Once the whole model is together, I'll go do the final stage of the modeling or the weathering. There you get a better look at it. There's the grill so far. Glue's still a little wet. I used two different color paints for the turn signals and the yellow headlights. I was trying to get on this one to look a little bit more orange. And I think once the glue hits it, it ends up lightening up. That's a Tamiya transparent yellow, and then this is a Model Master turn signal orange. And that one, but they end up looking about the same. And then I had to put glossy Mosh Podge over the license plate decal. Same thing with those, they always want to break off and fall apart on that chrome. If you guys got a tip for that, let me know. I didn't want to strip the chrome, I wanted it to blend in with the, because it is two pieces, I wanted it to blend in with the bumper. But I could have stripped it and painted it flat black so it looked like a plastic one, but I didn't want that look. So I just coated the back with Mod Podge and then coated the top with it. But then, like this decal, it sat down on there really nice. I'll wait till I got all the pieces together to put that on there, so that way I don't break it. And this one has a nice firewall detail separate, which that's pretty nice. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that little hole right there. I'm going to do a brake line coming out of that. I have it going down and underneath. I don't know if I'm going to just do it before and just have it go really close underneath, like have it just come right to here, or if I'm actually going to do it while it's inside the car, which would probably be pretty hard to do. And I was going to tint all the back windows on this model, but like I said about not being able to see the interior, I kind of did not want to do that. And since you're not really going to see this roof very well, I didn't want to leave it black. I didn't really want to spray and ruin the body with overspray. I just used craft paint to paint those. I did the visors a little darker than the ceiling. I get the rear view mirror in there. But that's what it looks like so far. I'll end up doing a video once I get that. Once I get that complete. So, talk to you guys later. Bye.